How do you go from a 4.5 to a 6.5? What's the magic? Let's find out. Hello there, it's Keith from English Speaking Success and the website, the Keith Speaking Academy. This is a very special video for me because it's an interview with a student of mine, Stefanus, from Indonesia, who I met about 2 years ago when he first joined the Keith Speaking Academy. And shortly after joining, he decided to do the IELTS test. And he got a 4.5 in speaking, which was a reflection of his real level. He was really a beginner. He had a low level, and that's fine. And what impressed me was his dedication. He carried on studying, and over a period of over a year, he went from 4.5. He recently took the test and got 6.5 in speaking and 7 overall. It's amazing. And to be honest, it's what my job is all about. What makes me really happy is not only making videos, but it's watching the success of students like Stefanus, who's worked so hard to get the result that he needs. And now he's applying for his PhD in Australia, and I'm just so happy for him. And so I invited him to come and chat with me and tell us, you and me, about his journey, about the challenges he faced, how he studied, and some tips for other students who may be in a similar boat to him. It's a really nice video. I think it'll be a great inspiration. And what's interesting, as you listen to Stefanus, notice not only his English, but his use of idiomatic language. I think it's quite special and really, really good. I think there's lots to learn. Inspiration, language, motivation. It's great. So listen, let's jump straight in and hear from Stefanus. Hi, Stefanus. How are you?
Hi, Kid. I'm great, top of the world. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Very good. Very pleased to see you here. And congratulations again on your result with IELTS. That's great. Now, maybe before we begin, just tell me and people watching a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Yeah, so I'm from Indonesia and I live in a pretty small town here in Kupang. It's the capital city of East Nusa Tenggara province. And you know that this province is famous for Komodo dragon and its beaches. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
Great. And are you working at the moment or studying, or what are you doing?
Well, to be honest, I work as a lecturer at health institution here in Kupang. So I teach and I give classes every day for my student.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Great. Good. Now, I know recently you took the IELTS test. You've been with me on, I think, in the Keith Speaking Academy for almost 2 years, quite a long time studying with us. Tell us, why did you take IELTS?
Well, Mr. Kate, it's really hard to say. Yeah, you know that I've been getting a scholarship from Indonesia Endowment Fund for Education to study PhD abroad, and since 15 months ago. But you know that at the same time, I worried because I didn't have IELTS score at the time, and the most universities require at least 6.5 overall. Yeah, so I really racked my brain how to achieve the score.
Right. And what was your solution?
Yeah, my solution is that there is no magic. So one day, I mean, like my friend told me that you are second to none, your course is second to none. So without thinking, I after watching your YouTube, I joined your course to solve my problem.
Thank you. Great. And you joined you've been on the gold course. I think some of the other courses as well you've been on.
Yeah.
As a student of English, and you're from Indonesia, what kind of challenges do you face learning English and preparing for IELTS?
Yeah, so it's an interesting question. Yeah, in terms of challenges, as a learner, I'm eager to gain my dream score as soon as possible. I mean, I felt a bit of under pressure because I was afraid that my scholarship will expire if I don't get at least 6.5 in 2 years. And as I mentioned before, I had no idea. So one day the miracle came. A friend of mine told me that you are just in a different league, Kate. So in short, after watching your video on YouTube without thinking, I joined your gold course. And on top of that, the other opportunity was that I got an opportunity from my scholarship to join an intensive IELTS program for 3 months. Mind you, to tell you the truth, that I made a biggest mistake. I mean, I just finished 20% of your course, and then I decided to like to take IELTS test, and so what happened? As you can guess, I failed. The trouble was that I just got 4.5 in speaking and overall 5.5. I aware that at the time my level was quite basic. Yeah, I was a bit of down in the dumps. Yeah. And surprisingly, to be honest, what I really regret was that all of the questions during the speaking test came from your gold course. I still remember very, very well that I got the question about food, staying up late for part one, and advertisement for part two and part three. And you know that I didn't practice these topics before, so that's why I failed. And learning from that, now I'm really into your gold course.
Right. That's fantastic. That's great. I mean, to be honest, as you said, 15 months ago, you had a very low level, very beginner level, right? You were 4.5 in speaking. To come to the level you have now in that time is fantastic. You've done a really good job. And I know you're a consistent, solid student because you're always participating and studying. So, congratulations to you. I think hats off. You've done a fantastic job. And what about so I mean, you mentioned the gold course. In what way did the gold course help you in your preparation?
Okay. Thank you. First of all, I would like to say thanks a million, Mr. Kid. Without your help, I'm nothing. You are grateful because of helping me and many students around the world. What I like most about your course is that it's lifetime access,
Wow.
and I think an eye-catching course which has a wide range of topics to be honest, I think that now I'm a big fan of your course. The more I practice, the more I improve my skills. And secondly, I follow speaking success system
Mm.
from your gold course, like try, discover, practice, and build.
Yeah.
I remember very well because I always repeat and repeat again. And to be totally upfront, by practicing this strategy, I build up my flexibility, vocabulary, and what's more, I think that my fluency, it's really work.
Yeah.
And then I practice how to tackle, as you say, that when are you were a kid growing up, your mom call you as a common triggers. If you remember,
Yes.
it
Yes.
really helped me because it
Mm.
boosts my confidence level. Because when I repeat and repeat again, then my unconscious mind work. So uh, and from time to time, I watch your YouTube to gain some tips and learn from your gold and I mean like free life lesson.
Yep.
Because yeah, I find them really useful, not only for speaking, but also for my listening, reading, and writing skill. I mean, I picked up some useful vocabulary and daily conversation from that.
Right.
And yeah, finally, after 5 months preparation, including 3 months intensive IELTS program, from my scholarship again,
Yep.
I got seven.
Yep.
And, it was quite unexpected. So, I was tickled pink at the time.
I love
Yeah.
you. I love your idiomatic language. It's great, but it's interesting as I'm listening to you speaking, because I remember speaking or listening to you about a year ago. You were one of the students who sent me a video, and I was listening to you, and your speaking now is poles apart. I mean, you have made so much progress. It's
Thank
amazing
you.
and it's great. It really is
Thank
good.
you, Mr. Keith. Thank you.
And it's to you as well for putting in the work and the time. I think it's interesting what you said about the course with lifetime access, and it makes me realize how important it is, because for you as well, it's not just cramming for 3 months. It's like consistently improving your English level, especially your speaking, which is great. And you're still very active in the course, which is great.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
I mean, for you, now that you've got IELTS Band 7, what's going to happen next? What are kind of next things for you?
Okay. Well, now I'm applying for studying PhD abroad.
Right.
I mean, like in Australia, and I hope that my in the future I can finish my study on time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think
Great.
this can help me to improve my future career as a lecturer in nursing. And on top of that, I hope that one day I can create an innovation to block the increasing of non-communicable disease among older adults in the community.
Right. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. That is great. That's really, really nice. It's great. And so Australia will be interesting. And a PhD, do you know what exactly your PhD will be in? Have you decided?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Right.
I will pursue my PhD in community in nursing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Great. As somebody who's made so much progress in their English, if you were to give some advice now or some tips to students preparing for IELTS, what would you say?
Well, when it comes to giving tips, what I would say is that be persistent. It's the first thing. I mean, like you said, learning IELTS is a long journey. There is no magic. So what I would like to advise is that set a possible schedule and consistent with that. For example, reading and listening in the morning, speaking and writing in the afternoon and evening. And more often than not, we felt boring, but I think it's normal for a marathon running. So you need to hit the books and study hard. And
It can,
then, yeah, then improve your general English. I think it's really important before learning IELTS. I mean, like enhance your vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar first. And then follow your teacher's tips and tricks. I really recommend everyone who learn IELTS to join a Gold course because I found that it's an amazing way to boost your IELTS.
mm,
Then, yeah, do mock tests with friend or teacher like for a month before test day. It's really useful. And yeah, tackle your nervous
right.
by watching and practicing meditation and deep breathing techniques. Yeah, I think it's also important. And finally, it's maybe just work for me or for other people. Set up a sense of spirituality. I think pray. I think that God is good, so God will give you more than what you need, believe or not. Yeah, it's really taking off for me. So yeah.
Interesting. Great. No, I like that. I love the tips on meditation, controlling nerves, and your spirituality, whatever it is for you. Everybody's different, but that extra sense is often very, very useful and can help us all. I totally agree. And staying motivated. I mean, it can be boring, as you said. Marathon running can be boring. Sometimes preparing for IELTS can be boring. How did you stay motivated during that time?
Well, in the weekend, I always go to chill out because you know that I always study every day around 10 hours. You know, it's really hard, but yeah, it's
Gosh.
really hard. Yeah, because I'm afraid that my scholarship will expire, so I try very hard. And in Sunday, every Sundays, I mean, I always go to chill out with friend or with my family, with my two kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
can help.
Right. Family are a big help, aren't they? Family and friends for motivation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's great. Very, very interesting how you stay motivated to do that. That's excellent. Great. Listen, Stefanus, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your journey and your ideas. It was really, really interesting. I'm sure it will inspire a lot of students that, if you keep going, stay focused, having that goal, as you said, for you, partly the scholarship expiring, but keeping focused on that goal that you need to get is very useful. That's great. Is there anything else that you would like to ask or share that I haven't asked you?
Oh, I want to say thanks a million for inviting me to this golden opportunity to talk with you, Mr. Kate.
You're welcome.
I know that you're so busy because you are a great person, but when you share your idea to talk with me, I think it's a golden opportunity to share our achievement to other people.
Well, it's very special for me because the kind of success that you have is what motivates me and keeps me going. So, that's it's my pleasure really to be here and to share this time with you. Great. Okay, Stefanus, thank you so much. And we'll stay in touch. Keep going with your English. And of course, good luck in with a PhD in Australia and everything.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kate.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
And there you have it. Oh, I love that interview. Thank you so much, Stefanus, and to all of you for watching. I hope it was inspirational and useful for you. If you're interested in the courses, Stefanus actually took, the gold course, the fluent grammar course, the idioms course. He took all of them. But importantly, he actually worked through them, right? If you're interested in finding out more about those courses, just click on the link down below and you can find out more details. And, if it's right for you and you feel that you're ready to take the next step, then I would love to see you inside the course. Whatever you decide, I will always be here to help you on your journey, your English learning journey, step by step, to become a more confident speaker of English. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you maybe in the next video. All right, take care, my friend. All the best. Bye-bye.